Alright, here we go. Our 10th battle with our Mega Charizard deck, which is in reality just a Terra Charizard deck with a single copy of Mega Charizard thrown in. Sorry guys, but that really is the better way to play it right now. And we see a Fire Coin. Opponent will go first. Yeah, let's see what they've got. Of course, I have no basics. They've also got just the generic fire sleeves. Okay, and we start with the Chi-Yu. Not ideal, but at least I do have a Buddy Buddy Poffin in hand. And Dawn, so that'll help. Plus the Terra Charizard, so after a couple of turns, we'll be alright. And they just have Cleffa. Oh, okay, and we top deck a Charmander. We'll take that. Buddy Buddy. Tatsugiri and Pidgey. Wow, they didn't even attach. They just Cleffa pass. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with Pheasantipity, Charmander, and Pidgeot. Because I do have a rare candy in hand. So next turn I'll rare candy for the Pidgeot. I'll evolve into Charmeleon, and then the following turn I'll be able to, or I could just search out another rare candy with quick search. We'll see. Okay, and they have the Charizard, so that looks like it could be the new Mega Charizard deck as well. So almost a mirror match, but not quite. So this is our 4th time facing Charizard with Charizard, so it's kind of crazy how that's happened. I mean, not really. Everyone just got it for free, so they're gonna try it. I'm gonna touch that energy to him so he can retreat. Go into Tatsugiri for the attract customers. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into Rare Candy Charizard. Two for you, one for you. I gave that to him so he could retreat next turn. Hey, Lily's Determination. That's a good one to pull early in the game. Matter of fact, let's do it now. Oh, wow. Okay. And I just drew into all of the rest of my Charmanders. So let's put another one down. And end turn. When I first played Charizard, I just went hyper aggressive. But the truth is, you don't really need to do that. And it's even better not to do that. Because the longer the game goes, if they take any prizes, your Burning Darkness does more damage. So they rare candied into the Mega Charizard, which is currently out of range for us. Okay, and they are going to spend the energy to knock out this Tatsugiri. Guess they really didn't want me having supporters. Well, at least we get to flip the script. Can play down another Charmander. This is tough. I can trash these, no longer need them. I'm gonna get out another Charizard of my own. I'm giving this last energy to the Charmander because I need to get my own Mega Charizard into play. So let's get back these energies so that when the time comes, I'll be good to find those. Lily's Determination again. We got a nice full hand, but nothing that immediately sticks out. Okay, I'm gonna retreat. I want to save my Pidgeot. And we're just gonna hit for the 210. It's not a one-shot, but it is a two-shot. And they'll need at least a couple more fires to come down in order to KO me. Which is entirely possible with the Oricorio on the bench. And they use Precious Trolley, so they've got more Charmanders as well as the Reshiram. Yeah, their deck is like literally just the one you get for free. They have a decently large hand. Yep, there's more energy coming down. And that's definitely enough to KO the Charizard. Okay, interesting that they chose those to discard from, but I can see the logic because they assume the Charizard is going to get knocked out, which I will gladly take those 3 prizes. And Oricorio, you don't want to attack with. The Reshiram, even though that attack is costly, it definitely does help. Like you can hit 240 for a single time, so. And I did use Super Rod to get back that Charizard, as well as my energies. The thing is, I think at this point, I don't have enough fire in play. I need my Terra Charizard in order to accelerate that energy. So I'm probably going to go back into just the Terra Charizard again, which just blinked at me from the deck. So let's flip the script. Attach this one to him. And quick search. Yep, we're going Terra instead of Mega. Can't evolve this turn, but that's okay. So we're gonna Burning Darkness here. Because they've got the Reshiram, but they don't have another Charizard available. At least not yet. I say that, and then Rare Candy Charizard. And a backup Charmeleon. Superior Energy Retrieval. Wow. It is kind of crazy how quickly it can power up if you've got all the right pieces. Wow, and still more energy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it. That's all of the energy in the deck. All of their energy that they have in the deck is currently on the field right now. So, yeah, that Charizard is going to be able to Inferno X 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row, as often as they need, enough to take the prizes they need at least. Okay, so here's the thing. I have to knock them out this turn or else I lose. So, we're going Charizard. Just Terra Charizard. Let's attach what I've got left. And 330, so we're a little shy, but luckily we do have the maximum belt. 380. So that is a win off of knocking out 2 Mega Charizards. So my own Mega Charizard didn't come into play this time. Just didn't make sense to do it that way. But it worked out. We got a win. New Prestige level 13. And that's it for Charizard. Okay, that is 10 with the Mega Charizard X EX. And so we did try a few. There was one with just the default deck against the Crustle, and then another one that was a mirror match against the Mega Charizard X EX. And then another one against the Mega Kangaskhan, and that one had a weird glitch, although I was able to, in theory, knock both of the Mega Kangaskhan's out, and I think it glitched out because they conceded as I was attaching energy with Oricorio. Who knows? There's always stuff to fix whenever a big new patch comes out, especially with new expansion, new cards. And then I lost the next 2. It was against another Mega Charizard, and then it was against the traditional Charizard EX deck with the Pidgeot EX. After the 5th one, I also kind of switched back to use the traditional Charizard EX with just a copy of the Mega Charizard EX. And after I did that, I went on a 5-game win streak. So I didn't lose any after I changed over. So I beat an Eevee box, I beat a Gardevoir, I beat a Ceruledge, beat another Gardevoir, and then I beat another Mega Charizard. And in that last match, if they hadn't kept clearing my Charizards from the board, I would have brought in my own Mega Charizard, but luckily
Rather, I should say I had to bring back in my Terra Charizard for the energy acceleration, and then it was the maximum belt that helped me to hit the magic number to knock out the Mega Charizard, because the Dark Terra Charizard EX maximum is 330 if you're basing it just on the prize cards the opponent has taken. So with the maximum belt, that is 380. And so yeah, 8 wins, 2 losses. That is an 80% win rate, which is about as good as I've been able to do with any deck. So we will move on to the next series, and we'll see how it can do. So we'll see you over there in the next one.